Here's a scenario with a highway here. So we have a semi-truck which is jackknifed, so the semi-truck is down. We have an officer working to disable the electronics in the truck. We have a fuel tanker here. The police are on scene, and the fire are required to deal with this the hazardous, potentially flammable material, and to clear the vehicle which is burning, and pull it away from the danger in the scene. They could try and use water suppression, but that's not going to work given the nature of the upholstery that's alight. They have to use foam suppression, and then once they've applied foam suppression, they can push and move the pickup out of the way so that it's not close to the hazardous tanker. Extremely realistic characters and textures can be used, right down to the detail of the cloth and the equipment that they're working on. Here we are in first person view, so we can see we've got our hands, we've got a fire on the third floor of this building, and we've got various tools that we can use. So for example, this is an axe that we can pick up, and you can see it's casting a shadow. We're basically controlling this, so as we move our hand around in the real world, the prop that we're holding moves around in 3D. And we put that back down again, and we can pick up, for example, the megaphone, so that we can speak to people, maybe clear an area, warn people about a hazard that's about to occur. Maybe pick up the bolt cutters. And so as you can see, any of these props can be brought into a scene and then made to be interacted with by the people inside the actual VR environment. In this scenario, the fire is on the top floor, so the firefighters undergoing training must realise that they can't reach that floor with a standard fire hose on the ground. So for example, if they trigger the hose, it's not going to reach beyond the second floor. By contrast, the scenario is set up with the fire on the second floor that then is reachable from the stationary firefighter. So now when they trigger the hose, they are successfully able to put out the fire. This is a indoor environment, a warehouse scenario. In this case, we have multiple participants, fire officers trying to deal with a tactical situation. Because this is a trainer-led scenario, the trainer can always escalate the environment by adding more hazard, much more hazard. What we can do is add triggers like this radio. We can call in where we are in the warehouse in the state of the fire, and that we're about to start water suppression.